What the chud is happening? Good eye, good eye. Welcome in, mates. The song's so good. Gotta make the announcement before I forget and get yelled at again. Whoops. It's supposed to loop there. It's supposed to loop there, guys. There we go. We'll just put this on. What a mysterious game you've got here. Nobody knows it but you. Pixel Rex Rants, welcome in. Laura, welcome in. Hope y'all are doing well. We're getting ready to get started soon, so bear with us, and we will be jumping into some gameage. I got back to my FNAF World Refresh Nuzlocke and my things are not going well. Oh no. How's everybody's day going today? Phantom Freddy's just a solo survivor, now he has to clutch. Doesn't he at least have a one-shot kill? It's good, been watching YouTube, but JJK Season 3 is on Hulu now. Hell yeah. Well, is that bad? In Refreshed, he has 2 new damage moves, Toxic Pizza and Toxic Song. It's good? Okay. That's what I thought you were saying, but it's good. So, I kind of realized something at the end of the stream last night. Is that, sorry, not last night, but on the Thursday. Is, we didn't rank the Chapter 4 encounters. So what say we do that right now? Let me jump over. Ohio. No more Ralsei. We killed Ralsei, dude. We killed the Ralsei fit. Let me, like, shrink this down a little bit so you guys can actually kind of see there. Okay. Pardon me. We will play the mystery game very soon. Klondike guessed it already, but I wonder if anybody else can guess it. There is no prize for guessing it. Just bragging rights, I guess. But anyways, we have some Chapter 4 characters to rank. We have some Chapter 5 characters to rank. And then we have some hometown characters that I think we should rank now that we have some more context for them. And we'll probably have to readjust the rankings of some of the peeps that are seen here. Put my pal Michael at the top. The big M. Which one? Which one? Where's friend? Is friend not on the list? Friend inside me? Also, I did kind of want to do some Deltarune discussion. Green Pippins is S tier. Okay, let's kind of scrub through here. Let's kind of reshuffle around Friends Chapter 2. You see it? Oh, right here. Oh, yeah. Let's kind of reshuffle what we have on the list already and get them into some proper placements. Also, I didn't say it enough. Task Manager in the Nun outfit. Woo! There's so much I wish I could discuss, but waiting for the weird route makes it hard. That's fair. That's fair. A7 meds welcome in. Yeah, so I was gonna also talk about that. We'll probably do weird route last week of July, first week of August type beat. Put Task Manager in S already, for fuck's sake. Okay, so let's move some characters around here before we get started. I think Birdly is going to take a bit of an increase in the ranking. Birdly is actually like an aura monster. People just don't understand it. He's one of the harder fights in Chapter 2. You fight him 3 different times. And, like, he actually has some tough moves to dodge. It's pretty cool. Birdly deserves a little bit more glaze. He has learned how to respect women as well in Chapter 5. Poor Birdly as well just wants to be invited to the hangouts. I'm going to bump him up a whole tier. I don't think he's S tier yet. He's going to sit in A tier. Birdly on Snowgrave actually pisses me off. Birdly gets killed on Snowgrave, so... Noelle is going to move up a little bit. I would say Noelle's kind of like near top of A tier. Water Cooler, Rules, and Eram I won't really touch too much. Susie is going to take a pretty big jump. And Ralsei is going to take a pretty big jump. Ralsei crashes out in Chapter 5. It's actually so peak. It's actually so good. Spampton I might move up. I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to do double S tier. And add that above. Oh, wait. Whoops. Double S. Let's make it triple, just to say, for funsies. Bro, leave him alone. He's just a kid who got, like, no attention from his parents. That's what I'm saying. So, one thing I kind of wanted to discuss for Deltarune discussion. The new friend dialogue kind of puts Spampton into a new light. This dude got gang-stalked by man-eating cats and was forced to change his entire appearance and go into hiding so as to not die from being gang-stalked by these cats. Weird Route Spampton deserves Starwalker tier, but normal Spampton still peak. That's fair. I do have Weird Route Spampton here. We'll say that. Spampton got triple S tier blood. Dude, Spampton, which is a little unfortunate because for a character as interesting as Jevil, he's seen really no new upscales or interesting lore feats. But the friend dialogue, I've seen a lot of people talk about it on like TikTok and stuff, and it's put into a new light. The shit that Spampton's had to go through, he gets an off-screen upscale just because of how they discuss like friend and I guess cats. And it's even cooler when you think about it because like a lot of Spampton's gear has to deal with cats and or puppets. So it really hammers home just like his importance with cats. I'm just putting friend here to rank in a moment. I think Queen's good to stay there. Same with Lancer. I think I'm gonna move the whole Fun Gang up a tier. Roaring Fraud also is gonna move up a tier. The Cutscene Merchant. Roaring Fraud doing what they did at the end of the chapter was kind of crazy. And the lore just continues to build. We still have no idea who they are, what they represent. Besides supposedly bad. I saw a pretty cool fan theory that the Roaring Knight is actually a part of Chris. Because with Mad Mew Mew, they split because it's a ghost possessing a doll. So Chris is the doll and the knight would be the ghost. And the theory doesn't have that much legs, but it was a fun one and I quite enjoyed it. Aren't we the soul possessing the doll? Correct. That's why the doll can move around, whatever. But this is like... They were like... I can't remember the whole TikTok, so you'll have to deal with it. But, whoops. This is like Chris's soul, air quotes. Because Chris is without a soul, but when Chris goes into the dark world... their manifestation of their soul, yada, yada, yada. So it's just like, this is the idea. And I kind of like that idea, because the knight does mirror Chris in a lot of ways. The weapon being more knife-like in shape. When the knight roars at the start, it's got the cage that looks more like a bear trap. The head design with the eyes being obscured. The antlers could also be kind of a reference to how Chris has the red horns. So I see it. It's got some ground. It's got some legs, but not enough to like really convince me. Jevil kind of got sidelined. Yeah. Poor Jevil, man. Is such an interesting character. Banger theme, banger fight. It's a chapter 1 victim, you know? All Spamton's gear, defense from cats, deal maker, afraid, bowtie, mannequin, true tie. Yeah. So, like, poor Spamton got his shit gang stalked and was forced into hiding. Forced into changing his identity. And lost his sanity due to being gang stalked by these fucking cats. And then Spamton Neo is actually so fucking cool in both normal and weird route. I really like weird route though, because like Spamton Neo in normal route, whilst he was like bombastic and fairly clear on his goal, Spamton Neo in weird route was like very oddly lucid. Like, you try to go to the basement, he's like, whoa, hold on, Chris, don't spoil the surprise. And then when you show up to the Dark Fountain, he's like, you're fucking with my plans. Like, what are you doing? So it's kind of interesting that, like, Weird Route Spamton is a little more, like, lucid with how things are. Maybe I'm not remembering the normal route fight as well, but I do remember him still being a little bit more of that chaotic idea. And Weird Route Spamton continues to think that he's free while he's still held down by vines, whereas, or sorry, Normal Route Spamton Neo is held down by vines, whereas Weird Route Spamton Neo is the most free version of that character, in my opinion, because it seems like he's kind of free of just everything that's going on in his head, and he has control over the new body, and the only thing standing in the way is Chris. I don't know, I think it dies under any research, but my theory is also pretty stupid, lol. What's your theory? I like the pic in TikTok I saw where one guy nicknamed Papyrus, TRK, says, guys, I have a theory. Someone nicknamed Papyrus is not TRK, says, no, you don't. I've not seen that one. The difference is Mew Mew only gains consciousness in the Dark World, and that's why they can split. Chris is the same in both worlds. They still have their consciousness and autonomy, pardon me. Yeah, that's why, again, like I was saying, the theory doesn't have crazy legs, but I could see where they're going with it. Because another big thing, too, that we kind of discussed when we played through Chapter 4 is fountains that Chris opens and fountains that the knight opens are the same fountains, because when Susie opens a fountain, everything's distorted and weird, and even the colors are different. Whereas the fountains that we've seen Chris open in chapters 3 and 5 guaranteed have been the same fountains that supposedly the knight has opened in 1, 2, and 4, and they all share the same colors. So they're thinking that the Roaring Knight only appears in the Dark World and is a mirror of Chris. My guess is that they both played together and have similar view of the worlds because they both played the same way. Yeah, so like, I kind of hope we don't get like a reveal that like, oh, the Roaring Knight was actually Chris's best friend their entire life growing up, and Noelle just didn't know about them, and Azrael didn't know about them, and like nobody knew about them. Asgore didn't know about them, and they just haven't been mentioned until the reveal. You know, like I hope it's not something like that. I hope it's somebody that we know already, so that the reveal doesn't feel like it comes a little out of left field. Like, even Papyrus being the Roaring Knight, he's still an established character in the world, so it wouldn't be too out of left field. But the Knight has so many similarities with Chris and shares so many things with Chris that they have to be connected in some sort of way, you know? It adds to Des as the Roaring Knight theory, since Des and Chris went along really well, so the Roaring Knight and Chris are having the same vision. That's why they have similar fountains. Ram kind of tells us that much. I imagine is Azrael made a Dark World, it'll also be nearly identical to theirs. Yeah, so like, I could see it being Des for sure, just based on that. The Rudy being the Roaring Knight, like, theory, just based on that, also kind of makes a little bit of sense. But, again, it starts to get a little muddy, a little weird. Silas, welcome in. I did ping the Discord, right? Right? I did. Duh. Oops. Okay, so let's rank Friend. This is Friend as a whole as we know now, because if I scroll down here to chapter 5, there is someone here. So I'm just going to rank them as a whole here. One of the prophecy panels, we're also telling, we see 4 beings. 2 seem to be Titans, 2 seem to be the Knight, 2 Knights. So my theory is the Knights are beings trapped in a Dark World state in the armor, like Des, now Onion Sun maybe. So when they enter a Dark World, they can mess with their IRL items as well as the Dark World beings cause in between state. The Roaring Knight is still in the bunker. Now who's the Roaring Knight? If not Des, I don't know. Okay. Let me jump over that again here. Knights are beings trapped in the Dark World. In a Dark World state in the armor. Yeah, okay, that's kind of what we were saying, like, in the past. Like, maybe the Roaring Knight armor, in some sort of way, is, like, holding Des hostage, giving her life or something in some sort of way. Like, if she's on the brink of death, giving her life in return for not being in control of her own actions. Jokes aside, Papyrus is the least favorite to TRK. If we assume that Papyrus is the same as Undertale, it's straight up impossible, lol. Like, the very least, Papyrus is a yapper. But it would be interesting to see Papyrus being different. Sans has been very similar so far in, like, a lot of the things that he does. So I could definitely see Papyrus being the same way. There have been some character deviations from their whatchamacallit, their Undertale counterparts. Like, Undyne, while they share the same name, same look, the personality-wise is a little bit different. And same with Toriel. I'd say Asgore is pretty similar to how he carries himself in Undertale and in Deltarune. Also, Asgore gets his aura back, which is really nice to see. I quite enjoy that. If you have ever played Mother 3, the Roaring Knight basically entirely mirrors the main enemy in that game, and it seems exceptionally clear that's what Toby was going for. Okay. So we playing a horror game? We will be, yes. So the 2 winners, the top 2 votes were roguelike and horror, with horror being the main one. So I've chose a horror roguelike that we can be playing tonight. But I wanted to get to this list to kind of address it and talk some Deltarune before we fully get into it. Good luck, have fun. Thank you, Radaba. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, Friend, with the recent knowledge that we've gained, I'm going to put them at like a low A tier here. They're very interesting. Also, I was going to say this. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let him cook. So Friend, we see Friend here, and it's kind of a weird image. It's like a 5-legged cat, right? But if you like really look at it closely, in between the 5 legs are kind of points which look like more cats. So I was like, oh, what if friend isn't like a 5-legged creature that just kind of looks weird, but it's one cat here, friend, and then 4 other friends surrounding something in the middle. Perhaps. Because we now know that friend is friends, I guess you could say. It's like a cat version of Amalgamate from Undertale. Yeah, yeah. But to know these things like gang stalk people and shit. Also, oh my god, there's just so many implications. I didn't realize it at the time, but seeing people talk about it. Eggs, we carry the eggs, and we get the eggs in every single chapter. And I don't know if you guys have seen, but in the console versions of Deltarune, you can get the achievements. And there's achievements for chapters 1 through 4 where you beat the chapter without issue. If you play through the entire chapter doing pacifist route, but you get the egg, then you don't get the achievement, which makes us know that the egg is an issue. Because if you beat the chapter without an issue, but without the egg, right? I'd not say they're different, I'd say they're grounded, since Deltarune in hometown is more like IRL, no magic, no shit. Like, Undyne has no reason to be the same crackhead, but still she took a fucking car on her biceps. True, true. I think the idea is just that Michael's able to split himself into little pieces to stalk people. I could see that. Conclusion, Gaster hates eggs. No, the conclusion is that Michael, friend, follows the protein, and we've been collecting eggs, which are a large source of protein, and we've been planting eggs around the town. And we've seen other cats, such as Temmie, be interested in eggs. So, like, that's going to be a very important part of the chapters to come. The egg is an issue to Gaster, yes, that's one of the main things people have with the egg man being Gaster. It seems strange he would consider his egg a problem. I don't think Eggman is Gaster. I don't think that theory's got much legs, dude. Eggman being Gaster kind of just doesn't make sense to me. We know his speaking pattern. We know how he talks in the way he talks. Yeah, I don't know. Funny theory of the night is making Undertale. like just picking people off and playing Undertale in the bunker. Also, so we didn't do chapter 4 here. So we'll rank these here. Gerson Boom, original Starwalker, one of the best characters in the game. The Fun Gang is like really close to breaking into original Starwalker tier. But Gerson is just such a goated character. Yeah, I don't know. Not much needs to be said. If you want me to elaborate, I can, but I think we're all under the same impression. I'm a fan of a theory that Gaster controls the game, like talking with us, etc. Well, Eggman is some kind of opposing force. Yeah, it would kind of make sense, because Gaster in the start, supposedly it's Gaster, is talking to us, the player, and we make a vessel. And then he's like, it doesn't really matter. And then when we beat chapter 4, he talks directly to us, and he's like, halfway there, my Deltarune. Eggman is Mike, question mark? I don't think so. Another interesting thing of note, in almost every chapter there's a way to use the egg or hide it somewhere, and I think it'll actually be important. If you aren't able to find a place for all of the eggs, you aren't hiding the protein. Yeah. Because you can't in chapter 3, I don't think. But in chapter 1, you put it in Asgore's fridge. In chapter 2, you return it to Sans' egg box. You can't in chapter 5. And then I don't know what you can do with it in chapter 4. Spamo's been wanting for 18 months, huh? I haven't done shit for 18 months. Did you know Chris does more damage to the knight when Ralsei and Suzy are swooned? Oh. In chapter 5, you're able to use it as an item in your key items. Oh, okay, so you can eat it. I see. Okay. So Gerson Boom, easy top pick. The Guardian. Honestly, we're going to put him in triple S right now. Amazing theme, amazing boss fight, very interesting. The Titan. The theme is Guardian. Speaking on Black Knight or Roaring Knight and whatnot, I don't know. Just I was thinking about this as well. I think Chapter 5 as a chapter was really, really solid. But for what Chapters 6 and 7 are going to bring, they're going to be a lot darker, a lot more serious, a big change in tone in the series. Shut up. I tried to take a long pause. Personally, I felt like for story-wise, if they could have swapped what happened in Chapter 4 with what happened in Chapter 5, it would be a little bit better of a climax, because we climax in Chapter 4 for the story, and then we take a bit of a dip for Chapter 5, and then we're going to have to kind of come back up a little bit, and then the falling action. Oh, geez, not that number. Umi, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Pan, what's your personal opinion on the mics? I'd kind of have to, like, redo that opinion. I like them. I like their gimmick. I like their idea. They're pretty cute. They're pretty fun. But, like, that's about it. We what in Chapter 4? We climaxed in Chapter 4. Listen, guys, you're going to look at me in the eyes and tell me you heard Third Sanctuary and didn't? Okay. Moving on. Also, there's a couple fights here that I didn't get. Like, these painter guys here, the fake Aqua, this bow pot, and then this, like, mantis? Like, I didn't see those. Also, Tropical Starwalker gets original Starwalker tier. How you doing, Fretband? I'm doing good. Thank you for asking, Umi. How about yourself? How have streams been recently? I did get the fake Aqua? Okay. I just didn't remember it. Bro was LARPing. He didn't even play Chapter 5. They're just in a secret area? Okay. Unoriginal Starwalker. Can't be in the original Starwalker tier. Obviously. Goes in the Tobert tier. Yeah, okay. So let's do Mad Mew Mew. I'm going to put them, like, with each other so nobody gets confused. Try and LARP YT chat. What a waste. What a waste that would be. Mad Mew Mew as a character, as a fight, really, really cool. I definitely think they deserve S tier. Are they better than Jebel? Are they better than Friend? Are they better than Tenna? Are they better than Queen? Queen do be ballin' with Lancer's corpse. I feel like I'll put Mad Mew Mew here for now. Tropical Starwalker being in the original rank when they're not original is blasphemy. They are original because they are not a unoriginal Tropical Starwalker. They are the original Tropical Starwalker. I don't make the rules. It's because it doesn't really go around the fake Aqua. It's just one of those big boxes. I see. Okay, let's start rating the flowers again. I'm going to bring them all up. I'm just going to put them in, like, D tier for now, just so they're all up here, so we don't have to keep scrolling down. And I'll also rank some of the hometown champs, like Asgore Toriel. And just for now, I'll just do those two. Just because they've actually been fairly plot relevant the last couple chapters. One more. Yeah, we don't need to rate Sans or anything yet. Okay, I'll rate one more. The bird, dude. This guy's ominous. They give Chris a kiss, and Jevel doesn't. True. But Jevel can do anything. Norman Bird. Okay, Aqua. I like Aqua. I like Aqua about there. Birdly, everybody above Aqua fits. I like Sham a little bit more. Like, I just really like Sham's design and what Sham is as a character. He's this, like, old little puppet who details lore. And Sham is important enough as a character that when you come back to the light world, you can see a plushie that is exactly like Sham. All the other characters, sure, you can make the argument, well, there's the playing cards that are spilt everywhere. Yeah, but you don't see the Joker. You don't see the rules card. You don't see the spade card. But you do have the Sham plushie. And he's pretty story important. I'm gonna keep him at B though, because like he's gated by the shop. He'll be like the top of B merchant. I think Aqua's gonna clean up bottom of A tier pretty solid there. Seth, maybe Seth's bottom of A tier. Oops. I don't know. Seth as like a character didn't really resonate with me too much. Nothing wrong with the character. I just like I've said it before, like I like Justice a bit more. But again, that's just because I like doing the voice, I like having fun with the characters, and maybe a big thing with Seth was I was sick at the time, I didn't have as much range, I couldn't have as much freedom with Seth's voice as I probably would have wanted, so that kind of impacts the opinion. I still can't get away from the theory that Rules card gets Megalovania on Weird Outlaw. Makes so much sense. How so? Got it, real estate needs a cowboy NPC. Birdley's one single fan. Dude, look at how smug he looks too. Oh, they're all up here. I quite enjoyed blue. I think I probably enjoyed blue more than yellow. Blue was pretty fun. I'm gonna put orange in B tier, man. Orange was kind of lacking. The only reason orange was like good is orange. Kind of wish there was something between A and S. I can make it like a A plus, sure. Let's make a there. Oh wait, no. We got to do this, and then this one becomes. There you go, S tier. I'll do like that. Yeah, I think that's good. Orange's shadow puppets were fun. I quite liked that. That was fun. But it was such a short-lived bit. And then we got the real character and Orange was just meh. Like, I get it. Each character represents their trait in some way, either the representation of it or the inverse. Like Yellow is Justice and he tries his best to represent justice, but at times he often finds himself at the end of the barrel of the gun there. Orange is bravery. And despite being a crybaby scaredy cat, they continue to still act and fight. So again, they represent both sides of it. I don't know. I feel like they did the crybaby trope a little meh, you know? They could have done it better. Orange does feel really underwhelming, despite even getting so much more screen time with Pink and in the shop. Yeah, and especially because, like, the final fight against Flowery, our soul becomes orange. I don't think we got an orange soul in Undertale, so that's the first time we've had an orange soul, right? Because we have purple, blue, green, yellow, but I don't think we got orange. So this was, like, the introduction of the orange soul. So I would kind of hope that the orange flower. I know technically in the game it doesn't state that orange is bravery. Orange's dream was to be brave, right? But it's never like, oh, well, this is bravery. It's just kind of like implied, just with the colors and what they use and whatnot. So yeah, I don't know. I just felt like they could have done more with Orange as a character. For this chapter. I don't remember the full theory. I can find it later and send it to you. But as an example, Undertale fights have established fighting rules, and then Sans breaks them. Like his turn is first, he attacks you on UI, and etc. And then rules in Chapter 3 is the first one to bend fighting rules, making you only act. Basically, it implies that rules can just do whatever he wants if he wishes. I see what you're saying. I could see that. I could fuck with that. I think it'd be really cool if instead of giving Rules Card Megalovania, they gave Rules Card the song that sometimes plays when you fight Sans. And then make it the song that plays when you fight Rules Card. Which would be kind of sick. Green is actually peak. I don't care what anybody says. Green is peak. Green is so goated, dude. Heals you. Just an absolute chiller. Got fun sound effects. Perfectly represents what their soul is, kindness. Asgore just straight up attacks the UI in Undertale. Yeah, he just gets rid of it. Gives you no option. Kind of wish we could... I know, dude. I was so wishing we could fight Asgore in this chapter. Imagine if he, like, takes away your act bar or something. I don't know. It would have been cool. But, again, thematically, it doesn't really... Or, not even thematically. Lore-wise, it just doesn't make sense why we would fight Asgore. But in his case, it's for a gag. He can do anything, but he's too silly to make use of it. Yeah. It'd be cool to see, like, the serious side of some of these characters. Okay. This might be a controversial opinion. I've been thinking about it a lot lately. Flowery is going to go in original Starwalker tier. Flowery is, like, the perfect character for Chapter 5. Because he represents what it would be like to be a main character of a game where you're not the main character. He's brought into this dark world, not of his choice, but he sees the role that he plays, and he goes and does his absolute best to play that role for everybody involved, for all the other flowers and for Asgore. All the fights were with Flowery are just super easy, super simple. Like when he's sparing stuff, and he's a good antagonist, but also a good protagonist, because from our perspective, we need to close the fountain because that's just what we need to do. That's what we've been doing this whole time. So he is the one standing in our way, but he's not standing in our way of malicious intent. He's simply standing in our way so that he and his friends can continue to live the way that they want to live. And it's just cool because he's not selfish. He's honestly probably the most selfless character in, like, the game, maybe with the exception of Ralsei, because I think everything that he does is out of love for his friends and for Asgore. So I don't know. Flowery's just a sick character, sick theme, sick fight. And it shows it too at the end that, like, even if we have fights with the flowers and make friends with them, they still support Flowery and his quest, and he even says it, the power of friendship. It's not like he's forcing the other flowers to help. So Flowery is just like a goated tier character. I honestly, let me shuffle around original Starwalker tier here. Let's put Gerson a little bit higher up. Spamton Neo goes up. Our Tropical Starwalker moves down. Flowery moves up. I'm going to put Flowery there. I think that's a solid placement. Jevil was held back by being in Chapter 1. We kind of said this. Jevil is just unfortunately a Chapter 1 victim. Same with the King. We've seen a lot of growth with the King, and I do love talking to him every single new chapter. But unfortunately, Jevil is held back because he is in Chapter 1. And you missed it, No 2, but we were talking about how the new friend dialogue from Mad Mew Mew in the shop actually upscales Spamton because it makes his character more desperate and just more interesting, because you see the lengths that he goes to escape friend, because he was being, like, gang stalked and harassed and attacked and almost dies. First, it's pronounced rules. Second, Weird Out already showed that it can have different bosses in the song that play when you fight Sans. It was supposed to be with a pacifist fight with Sans. What I'm saying about Weird Out. Would we fight him if he maybe found out we made the fountain? Like, rules? All along Undertale, aside from G-Route, I dare to call Sans pure comic relief, as well as to kick your ass. I see no reasons why that wouldn't work for rules. I could see that. Just realize how could a card and a computer fall in love? They just love each other. What's wrong with that? Asgore, he said he wanted to parade the body around town of who made the fountain. Oh, yeah. That would be interesting if Asgore found out that Chris made the fountain, and then that would lead to a fight. But I don't think Flowery would have let us reveal that information. Because Flowery was all about protecting Asgore to the point of forcing Ralsei to hide. keeping you away, keeping Chris away from Asgore. It was all just for Asgore's own sake and protection, but also so the flowers can continue to live with Asgore. What about the final Starwalker? Also, you should rank Moss. Maybe. I try to keep this tier list free from regular fights and like too memey stuff. Like, obviously, a lot of the stuff in original Starwalker tier is pretty memey. But these were like reoccurring characters either throughout the entire chapter or the game, with the exception of Tropical Starwalker. Also, it is hailing outside, so if my internet cuts out or anything, we are having a bad storm. So I'm just a heads up. Friend still keeps Jevil very interesting. Jevil's the one who gives us a lot of extra evidence that Friend is from beyond the game. The knowledge it imparted on him is what drove him mad. He's a higher being in the same way the players are because we are from outside the game and community. Okay. Good point. Good point. I will say, though, the upscale for Spampton off of the Friend info is better for Spampton than Jevil. Moss is a recurring character. Okay, Moss is. Is it even on the list, though, is the question. I don't think Moss is on the list. If I miss it, please let me know. I'm trying to look, but I don't see it anywhere. I don't think it is. Egg! The egg made it, though. Friend is a troll rival player that just pranking Gaster theory. I personally don't think Friend and Gaster are working together. I think if anything, if we could like break it down into tiers, there's Gaster, who is like the one above all. Then there's like Eggman and Friend, and they're kind of on the same tier of power level and like mystery. We don't really know that much about them. We know that they're not like omnipresent or anything, but they maybe they are actually, because we can find them in every single chapter in every single Dark World. I guess we can't find Friend in every single chapter, but Friend gets brought up and referenced by characters. Like, we don't see Friend in chapter 1, but Jevil obviously talks about Friend. Then we see him in chapter 2. They show up in chapter 3 in the ERAM fight. I don't think we see them in chapter 4. And then below them is like the Roaring Knight. So like, I don't know. I feel like Friend is working with someone else who isn't Gaster and isn't like the Roaring Knight. I think there's like 3 different forces working against us right now. Does Pluie qualify? No. Yeah. No chapter 5. No chapter 5 Weird Route spoilers. Toriel, I'm just gonna put her like bottom of like A tier. She's there. She's present. Doesn't really do much. Kind of a B word. Not gonna lie. Asgore gets a major upscale from this chapter. I'm gonna put bro like. Might be controversial, but he actually comes out of the chapter with a lot of personal growth, and he gets his aura back, which is really nice to see. I just think the bunker is like under the town and lake. I mean, that would make sense because it's a bunker, right? But how big is the bunker? Like, is the bunker like a network spanning the entirety of the town, or is it just a smaller shelter? Like, I don't know. It's interesting to think about. And like, why is it so important to the night? Because we see Undyne and Asgore both get kidnapped there. And it would have been Toriel if we didn't stop them as well, right? Oh my god, it is storming out, guys. Okay, I think this is good for chapters 1 through 5. No Undyne. Yeah, if you guys have any recommendations for characters to throw on the list, go for it. Undyne, meh. I could put her on the list. Same with like Carol and Rudy, but like so far, again, we haven't seen too much about them to be able to give them a proper placement, in my opinion. I feel like after next chapter will really be solid. Also, likely Noelle. Seems like Noelle was called by Carol, who was in the bunker, and Chris stopped Susie from following. Yeah. Like, the thing is, I don't think Noelle knows. I don't think Noelle is in on the loop. Got ambient storm sounds playing on YouTube. Yeah, you guys, if you guys play ambient storm sounds on your YouTube right now, you can LARP like you're in my room. I don't think Noelle is in on the loop of what's going on, because in chapter 2 she thinks it's all a dream. She's not like hip to what the dark world is, so maybe she knows what's going on in the real world but doesn't know the dark world adjacent plans. Like, let's just theorize for a moment. Enlighten me. Or sorry, what's the one? I can't remember. Anyways, Noelle, so let's say Des is like in a state of dying, like she's on the brink of death, right? And they're trying to resurrect her and she's in the bunker for some reason. I don't know, right? Maybe Noelle knows about her sister and is trying to keep quiet about everything until they can find a solution to what's going on. But she doesn't know the dark world adjacent stuff that's going on. She doesn't know that they're trying to start the roaring to like resurrect her or something, right? So Noelle's like, just because she's related to Carol, she's like automatically a tiny bit fishy. But I think it's, with that one at least, it's more that Chris just doesn't want Susie in the bunker. Like maybe Noelle's gonna be put in the bunker, like trapped in the bunker. So then when we go to save Asgore and Undyne, we'll be saving Noelle as well. I don't know. But this is the list. I think this is fine. I don't know. If there's any other characters that you guys think is like a major, proper, reoccurring character, let me know. I don't know. I think if Noelle knew her mom was experimenting on her sister's dead corpse, she would have trouble with that. She's an innocent kid. I think her mom would leave her out of the loop, especially considering she's the prophecy as the hero said to stop their warring. She's literally her mom's off in the prophecy and Carol knows that. Yeah, so like, I think Noelle is completely out of the loop. Green Pippins, I'd say, maybe. He has a bit in chapter 5. I mean, it's the start of chapter 4 and the start of chapter 5, and like that's it, right? Sure, I'll rate Green Pippis. I'll put them there. There you go. This is the definitive chapters 1 through 5 main characters plus some extras list. Oh yeah, Onion-san's best friend. Besties. I think this is good for like a definitive tier list for what we got going on right now. Original Starwalker, like meme name I get, but that's just like best characters in the game. Starwalker, meme character, sure, but has some of the best moments, some of the best lines. Gerson, Flowery, two of the best characters in the game, really well written, very intriguing. Gerson is the old mentor. Flowery is the main character in a game where he's not the main character. Spamton, I specifically put Neo here because this is I'm using this as a fill-in for Weird Route Spamton. Very interesting character. It's a shame we only got so little time with him, but he has a very, like I was saying earlier, a very weird lucidity compared to how he is in the normal route. He has a plan, and we are actively stopping it, and he's not happy. These three meme characters are just peak. And then I think the rest is kind of self-explanatory. My assumption for the reason Chris was brought into the mix is because they needed them as a vessel to invite the player to allow the plan to work. Yeah, I could see us as the player unintentionally starting the roaring, and that is what they needed. Or Chris has been involved. We happen to get put into the world as the plan is already in motion, and it's just unfortunately that we get put into Chris. Because like when we start the game, I'm trying to recall things like from our perspective, shit starts to get real in chapter 3 when Undyne gets stolen by the Roaring Knight and taken into the bunker, but we don't know what's actually going on behind the scenes. We don't know about the lore of the world that well. We get thrown into the middle of things. So it could just be that Gaster sends us into the world to stop the roaring, and the only vessel available was Chris, because everybody else has a soul of some sort. That fucking bird that I hate. Okay. Seems like Chris and Carol are desperate enough to bring Des back that they're fine with the consequences of the roaring. Maybe they're in the mindset of we will cross that bridge when we get there. That's something else that, like, I feel like Carol, we don't know if Carol's been in the Dark World, so we don't know if Carol knows about the prophecy and what the roaring truly brings. Maybe Chris has informed her. Maybe the Roaring Knights informed her. But we could also work under the impression that Carol doesn't actually have any idea what the roaring is and will do. They just know of something that is Dark World adjacent that is helping them, and they don't realize the consequences of what they're doing, if that makes sense. We were clearly forced. Gaster was going to give us a vessel to begin with, but someone else stopped it. Goner Maker sequence. I mean, was that not Gaster who stopped it? I thought Gaster was giving us the vessel creation, and then he goes, no, actually, you don't get a choice. Here's your vessel. They all know about it. The prophecies, their religion. The Holiday family always went to church. Oh, okay. Thank you for filling me in. Different font and text spacing. Okay. See, this is why it's so good to have you guys. I theorize, and it's just wrong. And I'd be happy. I'm happier that you guys are stopping this now before I go to bed tonight, and I'm like, oh, actually, my affiliate was pretty good. I'm going to think about that more. Okay, so we were forced, and someone else stopped it, and Carol knows about the roaring. Okay. See? Good to know. Good to know. Okay, let's jump to BRB here, and let's actually play the fucking game that we're going to play for the day. Matt Pat over here. Shut up. Shut up. It's probably going to be really loud when we load it up here, so I apologize. Okay. Just a headphone warning when we start up. It might be extremely loud, so I apologize. Actually, not bad. Wow. You don't see that every day. Okay, let's turn the announcer down. Bless you. Thank you. Anyways, this is the game I have decided upon. It is called White Knuckle. We spawn in a silo, and all we know is we got to get out. Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet. We spawn in a silo, and all we know is we got to get out. It is a horror game. It's a roguelike. It kind of works with what we had voted on for the genre, so I thought that'd be kind of fun. Training. Does the campaign not give you a tutorial? Okay, let's just do the tutorial. Learn the basics of how to play White Knuckle. Basic climbs, momentum, and stamina. Core item usage. Oh my god. The sensitivity is really bad. We do this every game. We do this every game. I'm gonna turn that voice up as well, because it's a little too quiet. Space to jump, shift to sprint, jump over that obstacle to continue. That readies my hands to grab a climbable surface. Once grabbed, look at the wall. Move towards it, WASD to climb up. Your hands will automatically grab any valid nearby mountable surfaces you aim at if you hold your mouse buttons. Jump and aim at the high ledge above while holding down both hands. Okay. Cool. Intro to climbing. Your end readies your hands to grab a climbable surface. Use your movement keys, WASD, to navigate between climbable surfaces up to the platform above you. Handholds and other climbing surfaces most often appear red like these, but remember that any ledge can be grabbed. Oh. This is going to be tough for old frying pan. Right, and I can jump. Okay. You can crouch with the crouch button. C. Crouch and walk under this. Okay. I feel like that's something. Whatever. Jesus. Point to point. Rabbit hikes. Welcome in. Climbing challenges often require traversing from point to point, handhold to handhold. Follow the handholds here, and don't forget you can mantle on ledges. Nice. Clean. My brain is fried, but I need to do schoolwork. Ugh. That is the worst. I hate when I'm just, like, mentally exhausted, and then it's like, okay, time to learn shit. I've been learning Japanese lately, so that's been really fun. But coming home from work, making a short, working on the video, and then learning Japanese. Ugh. It's important to use momentum to your advantage. Jump to this hanging pole when readying your hands. Once on it, swing back, then swing forwards and release. Nice. Note how your hands auto-grab the pole while readied. If you ever find yourself falling down, ready your hands and hope you can grab something in time. Okay. Don't forget you can mantle. Oh. Hand. Oh. Oh, thank you for updating the stream to actually be White Knuckle. Thank you, thank you. Items in your inventory. You can pick up an item by grabbing it with either hand. Use the item by pressing the hand button, holding the item. Store items in your inventory. Holding tab and clicking where you want to place the item. Opening your inventory and grabbing an item will put it back in your hand. Drop a held item by pressing 1 for your left hand and 3 for your right. Cans of food. Okay. Encumbrance. If you're carrying too many items, your inventory will start turning red. Picking up more items will encumbrance slows you down for each extra item added. Okay, cool. Pittons. Let you create handholds, though, until hammered and fully, they are not permanent and secure. Once placed in the wall, use the hammer to knock it in. You can place them while climbing, but keep an eye on your stamina. Let's put you there. Cool. Cool. Okay, so we'll see how we are enjoying this game. So I can slam it in and hammer it in. And then do that. Cool. Use your inventory while hanging and pull out a piton while climbing. Swap hands when one gets tired and use the strained hand to hammer in the next. Don't forget to keep hanging. Oh god. This seems like it's going to be difficult. Oh fuck. This is definitely gonna take a bit of time to get used to how this game plays. Whew. You have 2 pockets in your inventory represented by the circles on each side that you can store a single item in from each hand. Yeah, okay. Careful, large items will not fit in your pockets. Must be grabbed from your inventory manually. Cool. It's not repo, so I'm fine with it. That's good. Okay, drop is 1. Yeah. Just see in here. Oh. Bug? Come here. Can I grab him? No. Oh, there we go. Hammer this. How's your day, Pan? It was pretty chill. Nothing crazy, really. which was good. It's always good when the day's chill. Your hammer can be used to break certain obstacles or objects. In a pinch, it can also be used as a weapon in case of self-defense. Okay, cool. Yeah, work was pretty chill. There was one day where I was like, holy fuck, or like one moment where I was like, holy shit, this is too much. But it was good. Give me 2 million pound bucks. What's your argument for giving you 2 million pound bucks? Let's hear it. Rebar can be thrown to make a handhold at a distance. It will ricochet off of surfaces if you throw it at a shallow angle. Aim carefully. Be careful about throwing rebar when you're not on solid ground. You'll lose your grip on handholds and be knocked back. I see. That's so cool. Bug. Oh, more bugs. Can I get him? Oops. Doesn't matter because I'll lose them all to gambling. That's my argument. Rope can be swung using laws while looking horizontally. It can be climbed by looking vertically. Jumping off a rope while it's swinging will give you a boost. Great for crossing big pits. You did it. Oh.
Thank you, maintenance worker, for completing the substructure 17 maintenance traversal exam.
That didn't scare me, guys. Don't worry.
You are the first worker to complete this.
Okay, should we try and speedrun that? We had a time of 7 minutes and 41 seconds. Should we try and speedrun that? Pan, it's not even that scary. Why did you jump? I felt like it needed a little bit more horror element added to it. Here, let's put that back on. It's been a while since we've had that. Oh, it is on. It is on, lol, XD. Okay. Return to main menu. Also, we're going to be having ads starting in about 3 minutes. We'll see how things are going. Escape. Okay. Escape. Run. Can I put that in here? I can. Okay. Is there anything else in here? I don't like that. Silos. Deep storage. Oh my god, it's gonna be keyboard noises of the game, okay? Oh my god, I almost died. Oh. Where do we go from here? Put that in there. No, I'm dead. What is that?
Notice.
No pittance for 5 minutes? I mean, I haven't been using them, but okay, done.
May be fragile or pressurized.
This game is tough. Like you're saying no hammering them in, right? I can still be using these handholds that naturally appear. Nice. A vendor. Well, I don't have any money. Silo vault. Oh. Let's put you there. I can hammer these boxes, though. Okay, never mind. I can't hammer those boxes. Oh. Well, that was a waste of a python. Okay, and I can't hammer that box either. Okay, cool. Good to know. What are you guys up to this weekend? Ooh. Anything fun and exciting? Let my stamina restore a little bit. Ooh. Ooh. Nice. I think I have enough rebar for now. What is that? Oh, that's just a color. L ads. Okay, we'll take a break. We'll take a break. It's all good. I did not know the ads were playing. Here. Let's just put on some tunes and go to a BRB.
Notice: all personnel entering long-term storage silo 3 must log container inventory to maintain accurate records.
Thank you. You're my goat. I was just saying I'm very surprised that you don't have your PC back yet. Frying pan, the people who like tan colors is canceling you for your profile picture. What does that mean? Can I not, like, grab these bugs? No. Well, that's okay. I was bound to get canceled eventually, right? What up, dudes? I can do that and do that. Okay, that's pretty slick. Okay, thank fuck for this secret route. Their Imagine profile picture's background has all the colors except tan. I see, I see. Tell them to shove it. I don't actually like tan. And my parents may not have enough money to pay rent on time. We ain't got no money for a PSU. The only reason I have the desktop at all is hand-me-down, so hopefully soon enough a family friend will deliver one to me. Soon, hopefully. Okay. Fingers crossed for you. I hope that turns out. Sorry to hear about the family issues, though. And make sure you're staying safe as best you can as well. I've been hearing that the heat in the States recently has been kind of bad. Oh, blessed be the day that I get cans of grub. What the fuck is that? What the hell, dude? Can I grab those? I don't like that. Did I, like, grab a bug there or something? Pan, please pay my life. Is that the pig game? Just don't go outside. It's so hot and horrible and evil and bugs. Yeah, the bugs have been pretty bad. What is pig game? Oh, I got a bug. Okay, so you can pick up bugs, but only certain bugs. Oh, I can feed the bugs to get things. I see. Okay, cool. Okay, we're actually getting quite full on the inventory space. So let's throw one of those out for now. Those are roaches. It's the game's main currency. But how come I can't pick up the other bugs? Is it just some bugs? I see. Only the glowing ones. And I still can't break this box, eh? Ow. Bash my own head in with it. Intergalactic stream. Let me see real quick what PID my life is. Oh my god. Is it working? Hello? Test, 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 test. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Oh, it like went live and died a couple times there. Weird. Dude, okay, so the storm hit, right? It was pretty bad when it hit. I think you guys said you could hear it. But it's gone now. That's the thing that's kind of odd to me, is the storm's gone. It's a very, very sunny day out. So it's just kind of weird that happened. in my opinion, I guess. Silos, shattered chambers. Shitter chamber. Oops. Okay. I did get some cosmetics. Cool. Let's try again. That's what roguelikes are all about. You died, by the way, Pat? What? I did not know. What the fuck are these noises, dude? Making some good speed. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Totally unnecessary and a waste of an item, but I wasn't using them anyways. Oh yeah. Nothing else, eh? God, this kind of climbing always terrifies me. Like climbing on slants or like ledges, sorry. Okay, we're making some better progress this run. Oh, like faster. YouTube chat member has a point. Oh, my YouTube chat's not working. Oh, the YouTube chats, the YouTubes don't show. Am I still live on YouTube side? Oh my god, it defaults to the fucking Warhammer one, dude. It's defaulted to the Warhammer one, though. Okay, give me a sec here. Like the Warhammer thumbnail, dude. Those are so cringe. I kind of hate those IRL thumbnails that I made. I get they're an important part of every streamer's... What the fuck is this, dude? Okay, I did actually see somebody do this, so I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Oh! Cool. That worked. That worked very well. Okay. Add swoon. Shit. Okay. Backfired. Fuck. Okay, let's just stop doing that. Hoo.
Caution. Automated defense systems may malfunction. Proceed with extreme caution in all areas.
Hoo. Oh, what am I doing? Secret? Cool. I don't know how to get around that though. Okay, I did see that. Let's do a python. Whew! Bit of a close one. I'd like to get to the break room if we could. That would be exceptional. There's something on the wall over there. Shit. This game's just like an aim trainer, which is kind of hilarious. Break room. Have my bugs.
Unstable energy signature is detected in experimental sector.
Let's put you in there.
All unauthorized
Oh, there's some bugs up there, dude. Nice. Nice. Okay. Caution. Oh my god, dude. What the fuck is this? Holy shit. Ooh. That kind of scared me. Whoa. I'm gonna go this fun route. I don't know if that was the right thing to do. Past a golden roach, rip. Yeah. I kind of was okay with that. My hands were getting a little sore in game, so I was like, I don't know if I trust this.
routine power diagnostics in the exchange scheduled for
So what's the escape number at? Like, I wonder how many meters you kind of have to climb. Where do I go? Oh. Are we gonna pick it up? They both fell out? Oh my god. What the hell is this? Oh, I'm just dead. Ah! Gotta make sure they all the way in. Yeah, that's hard. That's hard to like juggle what you're hanging on the wall with. The mass fused into the mass. That's kind of cool. So I can modify. Oh, I can take trinkets. A carabiner, placed pythons are more formally set. While holding onto a placed python, reduce stamina drain, increase jump height. Mass dampener. Slows all mass forms by 15%. Too expensive, I see. Okay, cool. Let's go to the main menu here real quick. So far, fairly interesting. How do I choose my, like, cosmetics? 6 facilities. I see. Event, chimney, and parasite. There's courses, endless mode. Oh, cosmetics. Experienced. I got cuts. Reach the pipeworks. Reach the bitter icebox and chimney. Oh, these are some cool hands. Alternative hammer. Yeah. Save the mother in roach mode. Interesting. Okay, let's keep doing this. We'll keep going for now. Do campaign again, yeah. Escape. We'll put carabiner on. Makes our pythons a little bit stronger. Boom. Oh. It's just there. Oh, but I can get rid of it if I so chose. Okay, that's good to know. Let's try climbing this. Oh. That was trippy. He's moving a little bit. So you've played this one before, hey? Is what you've been saying? What do you... Ooh. Okay. Ooh. I have not. I've watched Spiff play it. I see. I was curious why you were so excited to see me play it.
Emergency. Automated defense turrets malfunctioning. All personnel are advised to avoid secure zones.
Rest my hands a little bit. Did Spiff end up beating it? I just know sometimes with these roguelikes, sometimes with these roguelikes, people don't always, beat them. And it's also, like, roguelikes are kind of hard to, in my opinion, to play on stream because unless you're really good at it, you're oftentimes just kind of making your way through the game and hoping to oh wow, that's brutal. You're oftentimes just trying to make your way through the game and learning as you go. Also, hey Seiko, I see that you're here. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Same fucking accident again. Oh, I don't know where to go from here, though. Oh, I see. I don't need to buy anything right now, I don't think. I feel like it would probably just be a waste of money. So TBF, the game's still being worked on? Yeah. Are we the only people watching stream, or are there just a bunch of lurkers? This stream also, like, crashed. So if, like, people checked out, I wouldn't be too offended, because it crashed and, like, reloaded, like, 5 times. Oh. Golden roach. Can of food. I'm gonna toss it. Ouch. My feets. Holy shit. Karma for what you did to the food? I didn't mean to. What the fuck does that mean?
All personnel are to report to the lowest levels. Enemy resistance will be met with our...
Don't worry, I'm reporting to the lowest level right now. Fuck! Peaks of your stream when? What's that? Is that just another climbing one? Is it the same kind of deal? Like you're just climbing with your hands like this? Best climbing game? Okay. Interesting, interesting. Sorry, I was looking... Oh. I accidentally opened Steam Big Picture mode. Way more difficult than this? Oh. I think Celeste is the best climbing game. Based opinion. Exit Big Picture mode. Oh, we should just play Celeste, eh? Oh, come on. Fuck. I'm trying to be too quick with it. Fuck off. Roach. Obliterated. Whoa, a spear. We're gonna put that there. You on you there. I'm gonna grab one python.
Update. Training chamber observation windows have been reinforced. Vandalism of facility property is strictly prohibited.
Okay. Yeah, like this game requires a bit of focusing up to play on stream at like a decent level. Like I don't need to be going as quick as I'm going, but like fuck. Getting Over It. I do want to play Getting Over It. I've never played Getting Over It, and that's like the Bennett Foddy game, obviously. I've played other ones. I've played Sisyphus Simulator, and I've played Get to Work. Ooh, should we do Get to Work right now? So this is a more of a platformer than a climbing game, if any. Yeah. I'd love to see Pan lose his mind playing it. Cliffs of Yore. Basically, we need Pan to stream every day of the week to play all the games. Go for it. Just like start making me clips channels and get an editor to edit my content so I can get a better outreach. And then I can grow and start making money off of streaming. and I can make streaming my full-time job, and then I will actually go live 5 times a week for 8 hours a day. That sounds horrendous, because I feel like I do kind of a bad job on a 3-hour stream schedule sometimes. Though I do realize that some people are like, oh, like, you don't need to be talking the whole time, you just need to be playing the game. And if you're playing the game instead of talking, that's still fine. I just get into my head too much about that, you know? Can I just... Yeah, I can. Clip and pan. Get on it. Get on the clipping channel. Klondike, you're in charge of the clipping channel. Seiko, you're in charge of all YouTube videos ever created from now on. Good luck. Have fun. Railer, your marketing. Yeah, let's see what you guys got. I'm very excited.
Emergency. Automated defense turrets malfunctioning. All personnel are advised to avoid secure zones.
Oh, I see. I went like such a weird fucking way that I didn't have to go. That's hilarious. I don't like platformers all that much. Ah, it's fair. It's a very specific genre. Get out of here. Oh, itchy. Itchy knee, son. Got it. Make a frying clips channel. I've genuinely thought about making a clipping channel for you, but then I think of the fact that I already do a lot for you in this community. I don't want to hog every concept. Fair enough. That is true. You do quite a lot already. I'd feel bad making you do more, especially unpaid. Because you already do quite a bit. Shit. Yes, we get it, Mass. Oh, how I be in my girl's ear. Okay, I'm sorry. Don't ask me for creativity at 5 a.m. Well, true. Colin's the GOAT. True. I could host clip channels, but I'll be totally lost then, though. Maybe get lazy after a month at max. I don't even know how to make clips, so don't expect much from me. I mean, this is not me telling you to do it. This is just me telling you how easy it is if you are, like, if you have, like, a content creator that you do enjoy and you would want to do something like that. On Twitch, it's super easy. Like, if you guys want to right now, try making a clip right now, and it'll show you how easy you can make it. Because Twitch has a built-in verticality system for making clips. So they make it super, super easy for anyone to make postable clips content. There we go. Holy shit. Okay, this is where we got kind of skill checked last time. I'm gonna put you there. Much better. Much, much better. Where the fuck do we go? Don't tell me this game has, like, boss battles and shit. What the fuck? Okay, I see. Sorry. I know it's easy, but I have a shit ton of lazy things, and I do none. So I might burn with passion for some time, but then say, guys, I can't. No, that's fair. Listen, if I wasn't scared to push other people from a spot to contribute, I'd do a clips channel. It's just editing a stream into a video. I could figure it out, though we'll suck at the start, but yeah, I know. But you know, there's someone out there that might be better at it, and they could find you, and then we end up having 2 clips channels. And that's kind of Doug's thing of having over 5 clips. I mean, everybody can have 80 clips channels if they want. It's fucking whatever. I bet there are streamers out there who hire like meme pages on Instagram to like post their clips and shit, just so they get even more exposure. I do have a friend who was working on cutting down the portal VODs into a video, but I don't know if they're still working on that. I gotta kind of get in contact with them about that, because if they're not doing it, that's fine. They don't need to be doing it, but I just would like to know if I'm like waiting for a video from them, you know? Dude, I have so many wicking bugs, dude. This is actually fucking sick. What is the brick even for? Genuinely? Low-genuinely. Low-Kirk-genuinely. The big Kirk mentioned by your favorite streamer. He's gloomy. He's gooby. Oh, nice. One in, one out. This is my best climb? Damn. I would have thought I climbed further. Climb 500 meters in a run. Nice. I'm just gonna skip that bug because I'm kind of low on inventory space. To be fair, one person doesn't have to do all the clips and stuff by themselves. No, yeah, if you guys all have the access, you could just upload clips whenever. You just have to keep in mind who's uploaded what, so you don't upload the same clips. It could be shared tasks between 2 or 3, so the workload would be lighter. I'm a genius. I don't know how it is with English streamers, but Russian streamers have 4 clip channels bare minimum. All of them post the same though. Lol. Ain't talking about TikToks. They're too much on TikTok. It was Dad Harasser, wasn't it? He said we were working on something. A total... No. It's a totally someone else. I think we've rated them, so I'm like okay with saying their name. It's Hallie, sorry. Don't kill me if you're watching. But they were like... I'm in just a Discord server with them and a bunch of other friends, and they're like, hey, if you're here, if you're in the server and you want like a video edited, shoot me, yeah, you got it, Contact. Shoot me the VOD and I'll cut it down into a video, and she was like, you get a free video and I get editing experience. And I was like, this is base as fuck, because I wouldn't mind having something to post in the meantime, whilst working on some bigger stuff. So I was like, this is so fine by me. I'm gonna hop on ISAC and try and unlock D6. Blue Baby's kind of miserable to play. Can't you, don't you get D6 pretty early on? I thought. The elevator. Oh shit. Trap the mass, dude.
Pressure seal engaged. Door latches holding.
Oh,
no
food.
Detected.
Nice. So there's no way it gets out of that, you know? What I know is to unlock the D6, you need to go beat Isaac with Blue Baby. Okay, I see. I did not know that. What is this? I can bank. Or I could turn bugs into something here. Whoa! Perks and upgrades. Biological backup. Facility programs. Facility upgrades and programs. Shoot access. Okay, and notification. Cool, 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 cool. An administrative lock has been placed on the maintenance hatch to the Habs garbage chute after last week's incident. If you don't already have the code, reach out to Bryant or any other members of Yellow's administrative team. As a precaution, we're having our security staff regularly ascend the shaft to the hatch to verify it's not been tampered with. Keep your people in line. Simon. Interesting. So we could probably find a note somewhere that has that info. I can save! Oh, if I have a disc. Facility upgrades, an item recycler, an extra vendor. Susie's idea! Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day. A ration vendor and sector maintenance. Doesn't even say what it is. Or global. Starter loan, work gloves. Okay. And this we could see from the main menu. Perks and upgrades. There might be a disc somewhere around, maybe. I'm unsure where Spiff found them. Okay, we can go take a look. I could buy improves walking running speed by 25%, improves climbing speed by 10. Regenerates stamina 100% faster when grounded, and metabolic stasis. Buffs from consumables last 75% longer. Cool. How much does it cost? Does it show? Is it just like first one's free? Keep your left hand still, do not flinch. Youch! Okay, that looked like it didn't take anything to do. Okay, I'm a little uneasy with the mass being right below us. But I want to look for a disc here to see if we can get a save going on. Because that would be epic. I don't see anything though. What about over here? Anything? 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 Nothing. Nothing. Can I open it? I don't want to, but I was just curious. Astral Spiff? Yeah, I love that guy. He played Peaks of Yore before. Yeah, yeah. I do know Spiff's cousin. I do know Spiff's cousin. He's a very nice guy. Very, very nice. Come on, dude. Fuck. You there, you there. Okay, I don't see a save anywhere. That's okay. I guess we just move on. Unless this is a save. This doesn't look like a save. It looks like a radio. I know my own cousin, and he's a nice guy, too. Good, I'm glad to hear. Just not very smart. Okay. Susie's idea. You got a good one. Oh, fuck.
Severe elevator malfunction detected. Avoid elevators until further notice. Emergency evacuation route.
Fractured territory. Pipeworks. Whoa, a platinum bug. Yes. Item get. Bug. This is cool. You don't really see like sewer systems like this too much in games, I find. Okay, check this. Oh my god. He is next level in the map. Nope. Nope. We want you. In the poop pipe. Wow. Wow. Once at a family barbecue, he ran into a grill and fell. Oh, that's a hard thing to pull off. Yeah. When I was younger, so I don't know if you guys know this, but there's a thing called whiskey throttle, where if you're on like a bike or something, you just hold down. Oh, candy bar. You just hold down the throttle, and you kind of freeze up. So the only thing you do is hold the throttle. That's called whiskey throttle. Sometimes you even, like, if you're whiskey throttling bad enough, sometimes you'll even toggle more. Ow. Sometimes you'll toggle even more, and you'll even go faster, which is really bad. Because, again, you're going fast and out of control. And now you're going faster and out of control. Okay, I'm not sure where to go from here. I think in here, right? Yes. Looks correct. What is that? What is that? Anyways, so I whiskey throttled really hard, and I couldn't take my hand off the throttle because I was scared. And I almost went into a fire pit, but thankfully one of the adults there tackled me off the bike. Like, what the hell is that? Oh, I gotta drop the bug. You're free to go, young one. I domed his ass. Okay, there's a rope there. We could use that to get up. Okay, let's do that. Cool. I didn't realize the mass was here that quick. I was trying to, like, plan shit out. Ooh. Holy fuck. That kind of scared me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. TT Gamer 2000 almost died to fire? Yeah, dude. My one weakness. Bullshit.
Indicate a surge from habitation, yellow runoff. Please monitor flow gauges for sudden increases.
Right, it said you can't do that. Oops. Not a bad score, though. You can use that knockback to almost double jump, by the way. That's pretty sick. Huh. Rats! In 9 days of owning Isaac, I already have 46 hours. That's impressive. Bloodied. Cool. I like experienced so far. Oh, you can do two different ones. I see. That's cool. I need a job. Isaac Watts. Waste a spear, but you know, yeah. Are you in school, Seiko? You don't have to answer that, by the way, if you don't want to. I know some people like to keep their lives a little bit more private, which is pretty fair. The nest, this area looks cool. Yeah, you are? Okay, okay. Meh, I don't think... Like, if you're in a job, if you're in school, then you're at least doing something, right? Okay, I guess we restart. Kinda... Oh, chalk would be sick. Summer job would be nice. That's fair. Actually, I kind of want to see how fast it rises here. It doesn't look like it's really rising. Whoa. Somebody else has been here. Art enthusiast. That is so sick. Oh, the mass. It calls to me. So if I'm a betting man, and we are, I'm just kidding. We're not really. I'd say the mass probably gets quicker as the game goes on. That would make sense, right? How do we get out of this? Well, why is it red? Does Pan beat his height PB on this attempt? Good question, actually. I don't think I needed to do that. That's okay. Why are you blue? Good save. Thank you. You're the clutch master. Thank you. I know. Pan, did you take your meds? I mean, of course. How else would you guys be here? Because you guys are real, right? Oh. Shit.
Standard operating hours remain
Fuck.
suspended. All services are on indefinite standby.
Fuck. Fuck. Clutch. Clutch Master Jones. Bug area. What the fuck? Where do I go from here? Can I, like, piton on this? I see. Having the, whatchamacallit? The separate interactions is killing me. If you couldn't tell. Okay, what have I missed? Why are we collecting bugs? It's the currency. Also, I will get that hydrate in. Schizoid Pan. So about that, we need to have an intervention. If only you have pitons. Pitons. I know you're here. Ooh. Damn. Almost didn't make that. There we go. No fucking way that's how I died. That's not real, dude. That's not real. That's not real. Okay, whatever. It was a bad run. Don't happen again. Please. Oh, clutched up. What? What? Oh my god, the mask. He's coming for me. That's what I was doing the whole time. Doubters won that prediction. Did many people bet on that one? That would have been a good one to bet on. Guys, I'm gonna play Magic tomorrow. I'm so excited. What's new though, eh?
Warning. Atmospheric containment breach in Sector 12. Hazardous conditions present.
I kind of hate this room. This room has not been solved yet. By yours truly. Actually, it might be solved. Okay, it's solved. I figured out the room. Whew. Thank fuck there was no mass. Pan plays MTG on a Saturday? What a surprise. That's what I'm saying. I swear I see some shadows in other games, and I'm thinking that it's Friend. He just has such an ominous presence. Oh, that was so close. We almost died again. Oh, look at this. Okay, let's put that in there. We'll read that later. When we get to the scene transition. White Knuckle, Markiplier's favorite game. Why do I assume that it is not Markiplier's favorite game? And in perhaps he mostly raged during the playing of White Knuckle. Am I semi-accurate in my assumption? Also, welcome in, Cannoli. It's been a while, so I hope you're doing well. Okay. No, he said it before. Oh. Shit. Oh. I don't think it's enough. Fuck. Okay, this is not going good. Holy shit. I really suck at doing that. Oh my god. Yeah, how's it hanging? It's going okay. We had a storm interrupt the stream a little bit today, so that was interesting. What if our thing is over here, like our save? Okay, it doesn't look like it. Oh my god, it rises so close. It's so scary. Seeing if there's anything around here. At what point in popularity does r/frying pan become a thing? Good question. Okay. Let us look. The fuck did that box do? It broke. Increase stamina regen by 25. That's pretty good. Gain a temporary movement and stamina buff, which grows the further you fall. This one's just pretty good, if you ask me. What stops us from starting it now? Lack of experience and also lack of people feeding it. True. Yeah, welcome in, Cannoli. I hope you're doing well. It's been a while since we've seen you, so... Well, you were kind of in and out here and there. Oh, okay, let's read our little paper slip. Inspection report. Robert Brown, SB17 DP main T. SB17 DP vendors functional. Silo 65-72 fans. Functional storage. Crane A6 cracked. Boom. Personal note, it gets quiet down here and lonely. It's been over a month since I was last at the Hab. Hope Jess is okay. I hear things are going to hell in blue. Glad she's not there. Alright. Anything else? No. Let's go. Is the mask down there? Oh my god. He better not be. I almost died there too. Mom tried to take my phone today. Oh shit. Do you know why that was? Were you being a little stinkerton? Ooh. Can you follow me? Please don't follow me. I don't like these bugs. I just said I don't like you, dude. Okay. I see.
Security clearance alpha no longer valid. All personnel classified under
Fuck.
alpha protocol
Okay, this is the big room.
presumed missing.
Pipeworks. Somehow got out of it. I think stayed up too late last night by an hour on accident. Wasn't even on my phone. I was trying to find something to fall asleep to on my TV. Damn. Becomes a thing is just starting it. No, like it became a thing. Rest doesn't matter. Waste heap. Which way do I go here? Oh. Bit of a waste. Though I did not know what it did. So I'm okay with using it. Clean. Very nice. This has got to be close to PB for sure disease. Another big room? Damn, okay. But I have a standard of what counts as a thing, I guess, because the Phantom Wiki was the thing technically not good enough, though, so... Self-whoops, but even then I didn't feel too proud of it. Might be a bit of a perfectionist for certain things. Yeah, you tend to be, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, though. Okay. I feel like we tried to make that jump last time and it didn't quite work. This seems like a much safer route.
Alert. System flush protocol is delayed due to resource constraints. Expect possible water stagnation.
Nice. That's so sad, dude. That's so sad. Oh. That wasn't my best, though. Distance 9809 meters. Best stats. Oh, okay. That was my best run. That was my best run. Okay. Oh, okay. This game definitely feels quite tough. Well, do we want to keep going with this, or do we want to switch things up? I think it said I got a new cosmetic. I want to see. I doubt it. Let's try a different game mode. Let's try an event game mode. You're awake, it's felt like decades. Hide from the threats, stay quiet. Okay, let's try it. I'm a little spooked. Okay, that doesn't seem like the right way to go. Back up, here we go. Does not seem like the right way to go. I see. A mechanic we did not know yet. Whoa. Whoa, that's so cool. Oh, pan is cooked. There's something over that way. Confinement. Old ward.
Warden system readers attempt 37 successful. All systems read green. Resuming normal operations.
I'm a little scared. Find a fuel cell. So this is the exit. Man, I should play the OG Rogue sometime. Yeah! We play so many roguelites and roguelikes. It'd be a good idea. Oh, fuck. Duration of emulated sentence, 543 years. Real-time sentence, 5 years. Sentence reason, homicide, terrorism against the SRA, non-loyal activities. I actually...
Enforcement team, November squad, code 301. Set violence model to additive. Alpha, cell 24.
Tampering with security devices. Whoa. This game was a little spooky. It's quite cool though. Okay, I found the fuel cell. Those assholes shot me, managed to nab one of the damn cells they were carting off before they noticed. I don't think they give a damn, though. Judging by the shaking, I assume they were running away before the whole place collapses, leaving us to expire. I guess I was lucky enough to be woken up for my examination when the shit started. Gonna fucking die here. Great. Climb. Bro from Lethal Company finally made the name count. Oh, that's a bit of a fall, eh? Oh, back at the start here. So I guess I'm a little confused on what this game mode has to fully offer. Same.
It is a requirement to cross-reference visual geometry after. Section 3 sensors calibrating. Elevator 3 power interruption detected. Additional fuel cells required.
So the game mode says stay quiet. I feel like this might be one of the things we want to stay quiet for. Whoa. That's pretty fucking cool. Sounds like you should make as much noise as possible to get something to come after you. I think that's a wunderbar idea. Wunderbar. Because, like, I can go down this way. Can I grab this? Uh-oh. Okay. We're okay. Uh-oh, I did not mean to do that. Okay. I think I'm stuck. Okay, what if I throw a spear at it? Okay. I could wrench it. I'm a little stuck. I can Python though. I don't have a hammer.
Attention staff. Note your concern and rest hours. Missed hours will not be compensated.
I might have soft locked myself. Oh, wait. Nope, we're good. Yeah, I was actually never worried. Yeah, I'm actually the GOAT. Guys, you guys gotta like shoot me in the head or something. I've been having the urge to play League of Legends again. Fuck. Pan, do you know what Valentino is? I do not. What is that, Silas? I'm clenching my booty cheeks right now. Okay. Sector seal due to organism intrusion. Growth reduction hormones appear infected. Thank you for the hydrate. It's Gold Pan for mentioning lol. Have a wonderful night, Railer. See you later. What's this? Adrenaline. Thank you for being here. Hope to see you on Monday. I'm not too sure what we're going to be doing. Probably not more White Knuckle. Sad to say for the White Knuckle enjoyers. It's just okay for views. We always have to be cautious of the viewage. So it's okay for the viewership, but I don't know. I find I'm focusing a little too much on the game, which is fine to a degree, but yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I don't know what the point of this area was. Like, I see that there's something up there, but I don't know how to get up there. And is there anything else in this area? I don't think so. The general probably makes it to where your hands can't get tired. I'd assume so, yeah. Best item in the games for speedruns? Yeah. Monday, you might get your car broken again or whatever happens if on Mondays.
Dive team reminder. It is a requirement to cross-reference facial geometry after every trip. Missed scans will result in lethal response.
Is there a way to get up there? I think I see. Then I can go around this way. I see. Just have to be careful. I really want to play Get to Work right now. The parasite in my brain is telling me to play Get to Work. Like, that might become the default, at least for now. When we have nothing else to do on stream, is play that game. Emergency use inoculator in case of exposure to Zeta defense neurotoxin. Stay hidden, stay quiet. Okay. Wait, we're gonna go down into...
All teams be advised. Lift cage entering organism Zeta.
Dude, my rebar. Is it gonna get in the way? Nope. To throat gate. Disgusting. Confinement organism Zeta. Oh, I actually need you. We'll put you there. What the fuck is that? You should play Get to Work. I like that idea, Klondike. Thank you. Good idea. What is this even about again? Well, at first it was escaping a silo. Now we're going into an alien organism. That's really cool. I could throw a brick at it. I kind of want to throw a brick at it. I know it's just going to kill me. I kind of want to throw a brick at it. Mm-hmm. Was I not just here? This is kind of cool. Oh. Fork in the frickin' road. Breath extractor, that's really cool. I threw a brick at this dude's head and he did not like that. What? This is so cool. This is actually... It looked right at... It's looking right at me! They're following me pretty well, which is pretty cool. An eyeball. White ball. Mm-hmm. More adrenaline? A different thing. Shit. That's pretty cool. Just had an idea for a horror monster pathfinding algorithm, or at least where it's allowed to roam. Pray tell. Oh, and we're like back in the monster now. God, this is confusing. Oh, booty hole. Uh-oh. With the juice, dude. Oh, that's definitely too loud. It didn't see me somehow. Oh, this is so cool. Confinement. Gastric outpost. So far? Oh, nice. I found a fuel cell. So far, fucking with this. What is this? Defense! That's what it is. What if I, like, hit this guy? Oh. Okay. It was not a defense. It was another climbing tool. Who would have guessed? I'm really glad because I'm a big pussy. So I'm glad these scary things aren't that scary. Basically, it checks where the player is. If it's so many units away from the player, it moves closer. It won't go to the player. Just in a certain area near the player, so as you wander, it has a chance of finding you no matter where you are, and won't actually be lining for you unless it has its eyes on you. Yeah. I like that. Shit. I just did a big loop, methinks. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna end this run here. Let's play Get to Work for a tiny little bit. Not gonna lie, I forgot it was Friday. All good, man. Hope you're doing well, Buzzer. Welcome in, mate. Unique, the Hello Neighbor AI, which just goes around the house randomly like an idiot. It's a stupid AI and rather poor game design. Oh, unlike, I see. What do you guys think of the no overlay? Do you guys prefer the overlay or the no overlay? I personally, I just like the no overlay. Oh, thank you for the bit. I know I don't need it screaming in my face. I think it depends. Right, I agree. I think the game depends on the overlay. I think a horror game fits this kind of overlay a little bit better. Oh my god! Callum! Welcome in. This game looks pretty cool. I might be going crazy, but there is less delay in my messages. Callum, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. What was I gonna say? My stream kind of fucked itself. So I can't see YouTube messages, so I don't respond right away. I apologize. That would be why. Homer Meggy Bart, Homer Meggy Bart. Lisa, Homer Meggy Bart, Homer Meggy Bart. I think it depends on the game for the overlay. Yeah. So, I've practiced a tiny bit, as you can tell. My gameplay isn't that sharp, especially into the mid-game, because I've been so focused on having a good run that I haven't really got to the mid-game, because my start starts to get bad around here, I'll show you. The horror games need the full screen for that. Yes, I agree. Here's where this is kind of like a deciding factor on the run is this fucking room, dude. Okay, make that skip. Because I try and, like, make the cycle. Hell no, I ain't cycle. Evil music. No, what's Guardian music? It's fine. Okay. Hope you're well, Callum. Welcome in. It's nice to see you. Gerson, I'm old! What? Bullshit. Bullshit. I'm old. Dude, if this is the one attempt where I beat it in under 30 minutes, is the one time I do it on stream. Reset, failed to run. True. Oh, bad. Bad. Thank you. I'm doing great. How about you, Pen? I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. The Friday was a little bit stressful, but we recoup. We get better, and we go into the weekend having fun, you know? Frickin' at work, my boss gave me like a rush order to do, and then he gave me another rush order, and he's like, "You're the rush order guy today." And I wasn't even done the first one, so I was like, "What are you doing to me?" Oh, really? That doesn't hit? Forget where we should be looking to go here. Mechanic. Yeah, they're like, build this and test it. And I'm like, okay, done. And then as I'm like building and testing, they're like, okay, now build and test this other one. And I'm like, I haven't even tested the first build that I did. And they're like, what? It's just goofy. What's the best fleece in Cult of the Lamb? Oh my god. I don't even remember, dude. I think I like to use the golden. Even though, like, I didn't use it well. I just like to use the golden. Also, that was so slow because I fucked up on something. And so I had to do a backup strat there. Oh. 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 Clean. Airwave is like unironically a fucking bang. Nice, clean. Definitely no Ivy side. You got this, Pan. Thank you. It's like half of Now's Your Chance. Yeah, but it's a completely different vibe. It's cool. It fits the idea and like the characters of the mics. It's not trying to be like its own thing in a crazy way, but it still is different enough that it can be. Which is really cool. Green Pippins is the best mic. I gotta replay that part, man. I don't remember it well enough to be able to have like a informed enough opinion, if that makes sense. Oh, my bad. Oh, this part, though. The freedom motif in this song. Juicer! One project submitted, 2 more to go. Let's go, rabbits! I believe in you. I know you have it. Shit. How were the horrors? We did peep the horror a little bit. It was pretty cool. I was just feeling like playing some Get to Work since stream wasn't that popping off. So I was just like, let's do a game that I'm wanting to do. Boring, so he left. I like White Knuckle as a game, but it's definitely not my style. Nothing against it. It's just not for me. I love this song. This one's pretty good too. Oh. Fuck. It happens. Yeah, it's okay. Oh, come on, dude. Sure, I'll take it, I guess. With this, we can also skip doing level 3, so that's fine. Nope, because I'm bad at the game. Okay, let's just try again. I like the Mettaton Neo fight in general. Mettaton Neo is a solid fight. Oh, yeah. I don't think Death by Glamour is overrated, honestly. I think Death by Glamour is kind of underrated. I don't know if you guys agree with me on that. There we go. We skipped 3rd. Why does he have rollerblades on his feet? Just in case he needs to stand up and shake somebody's hand, you know? Gotta be business professional. Can't be business unprofessional. Shit. Can we save it from here? I think so. That might actually have me fucked. Shit. That's so sad. Man, I never fucking failed this shit in like testing and stuff. Not testing, but just like practice, I guess I should say. Oh, just go. Thank you. When you said with this, I thought you were going to say this treasure I summon. With this treasure I summon. Big Raga the Op Stopper. Maharaga. Oh my god, dude. I'm flubbing this shit. We have 10 minutes left to finish this run. Or sorry, 20 minutes. Because I want to do it within the 30. You get an achievement. Oh, pedal dance is so fucking good. There we go. I'm just so adamant on doing that because it skips a whole section down there that's very tight on the timing and stuff. So, YouTube, I never use it, dang it. It's pretty freaking good. You should do it. www.youtube.flyingpan. I heard that guy's pretty fucking cool. Anyways. I gotta post more, dude. Say that link again, Pan. www.youtube.com/flyingpan, I think. I'm pretty sure that's the fucking link. This is my worst area because I don't really know any good skips. Princess, please let me pie with you. I'm stuck. I don't know what the actual link is. Where are you, princess? Go. Ooh. I mean, I use YouTube for like how do I do X, but not usually for live streams. No, that's fair. Not a lot of people use YouTube for live streams. It's just because Twitch was like so dominant for live streams, and then YouTube adapted to live streams. Adapted. Say that again. So not a lot of people really use it for the live streams. It is pretty good though. Kick is like the evil Twitch. Yeah. Agreed. Yeah, this is definitely my worst area because I don't have any good skips and I'm not really like I'm fairly consistent with it, but like I can't make that. I don't know how to make that. I feel like the YT chat interface is harder for some reason. I feel like I don't know. I haven't explored it too much. Raga reference. I haven't explored it too much, so I should hold my tongue, but I feel like Twitch allows for a little bit more expression and freedom and creativity. I shouldn't say that though. The big YT is gonna watch this stream. This is the one stream. They're gonna be like, you've been getting a lot of traction, Paniel. Let's watch one of your streams. And this is the one they would like choose to watch. And I'm like, YouTube fucking sucks. Pan's shadow ban now. No! I don't know if you guys have seen it. There's this movie. It's Scooby-Doo, the live action movie, the second one. But one of the characters in the movie is like, I hate the news. They always twist my words. They make it look like that I think Coolsville sucks. And then the news is like, here's what Fred had to say about Coolsville. And it just shows the clip where he's like, I think Coolsville sucks. It's like, oh my god. How dare you, Fred? That one just cracks me up all the time. Twitch allows so much more. I just haven't looked into YouTube, and I feel like a little bit of it is like Twitch allows quite a bit for live streaming off the bat, because their whole thing is live streaming. Whereas YouTube is a little bit more restricted with what they give for creators, access-wise, off the bat for streaming, and that kind of hurts them. Yeah, there are more restrictions for stream elements as well. Roses or red weapons won't prosper with this treasure. I summoned Big Raga to Obstacle. My goat. And in the long run, Twitch has redeems as well. I feel like YouTube's gotta have stuff like that. I just might not have it unlocked because I'm just not at that level. Ooh. That was messy. Like, I just might not be at that level yet to get, like, the cool YouTube stuff. Raiding is really nice. I always feel really bad for the YouTube peeps when they're watching a stream. And I'm like, let's go raid somebody. Bye! And then the YouTube peeps are just sitting there with a black screen. Because when I end my stream, they turn their monitors off. And it's just their reflection of their face. And we're all having fun partying in a raid on Twitch. And the YouTubers are just stuck watching us have fun through like a window. Welcome back, Buzzer. Oh, this song's so good. Dude, Chapter 5 had some fucking amazing songs. Holy shit, that was very close. Good thing we didn't die. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-da-da. I will say this. I'm a little bit disappointed in Tobert. Nothing like crazy. Don't think I'm like crazy disappointed with Toby or anything. My biggest thing was just like a lot of the motifs felt like they meant a lot more because they weren't in every single song, especially the freedom motif is the main one I'm looking at. But there's like 5 different songs in chapter 5 that have the freedom motif that aren't like secret boss related or like main boss related. And it feels kind of weird to have this thing that so far has been like a myth, kind of, just be plastered onto everything. I don't know if it's Toby's way of saying like, shut up about it, you know? I think the best chapter 5 songs was Sunset of Seven Suns. I really like the song to begin with, in the area where it was played. It's a good song. Oh, what am I doing, dude? That's okay. We recover. We come back stronger. And we become champions of our own life. That was a close one. I almost became a champion of the dumpster. I'm trying to do like the skip where I skip like a good portion of this, but there it is. There it is. Just skip the huge part. Oh! Flower Man is so fucking good, dude. Lurking while packing for the week. Good luck, bro. Thank you, Nibby. Have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy your birthday. Are you streaming Monday? Are you streaming Monday? Shit, I fucked up. He did say lurking, so I guess I shouldn't be expecting a response. I just love Nimby so much, you know? Fuck. Yeah, this like middle management business pyramid fucking part is the most annoying. For sure. They do a lot of tricks in the speedrun, and I feel like some of them are I feel like some of the skips that they do are whatchamacallit. Oh! I did not mean to go down here. But I think it works out. I feel like a lot of the skips they do, I just can't do on my version for some reason. I don't know if it's like if it's a patch or something, you know? Kind of gets ghosted by one of his BFs. Keep that in mind. Oh, Spammo! Where art thou, Spammo? God, this part of the song's so fucking good. Yeah, because they take that booster that we kind of skipped to and get up there. So they just skipped, like, everything that we just did there. Spammo, Big Fierce, Venom, Nimby. Big B Savage. He's coming over to my house tomorrow to play Magic the Gathering. I'm gonna kill him. In game. Just do that, skip a big chunk of shit. Okay, let's see if I can hit this. No! Okay, that's fine. We did still get a big skip. Clipping that out of context. Whatever, dude. I feel like we're going the wrong way. I don't know, something about this just feels weird. Oh! It's the first time that's ever happened to me. Oh, yeah. Nice. Whew. No more flower, man. My powers are gone, dude. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. Oh. No shot, dude. Blow yourself up. With no music, it's just sad. It's just pathetic. My hands are so slippery because I'm like a little bit nervous, but also it's just so fucking hot in here. Okay, guys, somebody's got to put tunes on. I can't do it right now. I'm on a world record pace. Somebody else has to put music on. Klondike, put some tunes on, dude. Can I, like, skip anything here? No, it doesn't look like it. There's, like, a skip I could do here, though. Not there. I'm just kind of looking. Having a little look-see. Too poor for TTS. Okay. I got you. Sure, we'll do this one. Ambiance playlist. How did you feel about that one? Tung Tung Sahur. Oh my god, too much speed. No way. No way, dude. Too much speed. That's so sad. I expect it to eye catcher soon. Oh, it is 9:30. Holy shit. What? Was? Okay, we're a bit over. Let's just see. We'll see if we can finish this run or if we're going to have a catastrophic failure. Boo. Listen, I would love to stream for you guys all night if I could, okay? Do you speak German? No, not at all. Not a lick. I would love to speak, or I would love to stream for you guys all night if I could. I see no reason to end. I got stuff to do. I can't just sit here and stream all the time. You know, Chafil. Okay, so I guess I gotta do this the sketchy way. Dun, dun. This is like where we fell off last time, if I remember correctly. Maybe not where we fell off, but last time I did this, I feel like this is where I fell off. No panic. Life is good. Don't panic. Don't panic. Okay, check this skip, though. Look at that. Holy shit, we just skipped. Can't spell panic without pan. Okay, we have 5 minutes to beat the game. Don't panic, we have 5 minutes to beat the game. Otherwise, I don't get my frickin' achievement. Oh my god! Okay, remember? I feel like last time we did this, the game didn't want to give it to us because people use cheat engines, and I don't use cheat engines. So, playing a horror game with my sister right now. She's an adult, but still a wuss. Anyway, see ya. Sounds good, Silas. Have a wonderful night. Have a great weekend. Hopefully, we see you on the Monday. He said he hates us. I heard it. Not true. Not true. Okay, it's like that. Oh. Ah! We could have still recovered and got like a crazy little skip. Boing! Boing! I think a behind the scenes stream could do wonders. Like what do you mean? Start from here. Like just like kind of my process? I don't know what that would entail. Sorry to tell you, being an adult doesn't make scary things not scary. Exactly. You just sometimes have to, you just sometimes have to put on a brave face for people. Okay, look at this. And they have a jump button that lets them get up there, I think. They have a jump button that lets them get up there. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. Behind the scenes in real life, how Fry showers. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Ivy Side would never cheat. Every single top runner of this game cheats. Because how do they get up there, but I don't? Oh, goodness. I don't think this is recoverable. Okay. We get another attempt at it, though. So that's cool. Oh! Imagine it shoots me outside. He wants to play LOL again. Spoiler alert, what? Nothing. This is... I feel like this is too high. Okay. This is it! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god. Maybe they don't cheat. They don't cheat. They don't cheat, guys. Ah! 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 We're chilling. Yeah, I wasn't even fucking worried, actually. Chat. Whoa! I don't think, sadly, I don't think we're going to get the sub 30. Definitely not with that performance there. Is this the new Hades 1 run every month? Oh shit, true. I forgot we're supposed to do that. Perchance. We had time to kill. I was kind of done with White Knuckle. I low-key destroyed my friend in MTG and he started tweaking. Okay. This is actually okay. Because we can still recover from this. You see, the game has the physics system be a ball. So we just... Fuck it, we ball. Oh my god. Frickin' the goat. I feel like that booster's new. Nah, but a behind the scenes stream could be cool for real. Like, I don't know what you would want me to do for that. There's not a whole lot that goes on behind the streams, especially without you, Klondike, you know? Like, just kind of what I do for, like, editing? Is that what you're kind of saying? No fucking shot, dude. If you continue to be vague about it, then I won't understand it. Sub 37? Maybe. Maybe. Like where you go on those washroom breaks? A tech stream? Nah. See, like... It's just gonna be a stream where it's just me showing off my OBS. That's all Klondike wants. So Klondike can start streaming, and Klondike's gonna name himself The Frying Pan. So when people search me up, they're gonna get Klondike's channel, and I'm gonna lose followers. Now I want an editing stream? Okay. So exactly what I was asking. That you were being vague about. You little stinker. I could do it. I don't know. I feel so weird. My editing process is like... I don't know. It's just kind of intimate, you know? So tech stream, well, Fry and LARP. Why would it not be LARP and Pan? I don't think we have enough speed. We have enough speed. We're chilling. Okay, so here's a bit of an issue. We could try and skip to the end here. Okay, we take this bumper, it shoots us up to that one, and that gets us to the end. That's all we have to do. I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work. Don't worry, I'll handle it. All right, that's the run. Save splits. That's the run. Okay, I want to show you guys something cool before we end stream here. Something cool that I did, though. Pan, you could have done that better. I mean, yeah, obviously. I was okay with ending it there. I don't know how to do the big jump. I don't know how to do the big jump. Okay. Nothing beats a flower's dream. Okay. Okay, I want to show you guys something cool I got going on for the Hollow Knight video that I did that I'm kind of proud of. It's really simple. Hey guys, I think I found a glue. So I'll just show you guys really quick. No judging. No judging, okay? I haven't got a whole lot done, so don't judge, okay? This is me talking about doing fireball skip. The playlist I'm playing is like ambiance playlist, and of course when I show the Hollow Knight video, it plays Hollow Knight. Okay. Check this out. We have one more fireball skip to perform here, and once we complete that, we're in the clear. With the 3 skips... I love that. I love that. It's super simple. It took so much fucking work to do this fucking hand. Because this hand, too, like, let me show you. Let me show you. This hand is 3 different hands. So I had to, like, go and, like, cut it out and shit for each one. But I think it looks really good. Here. Once we complete that, we're in the clear. With the 3 skips... I made it, guys. I did the fireball skip. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. We have one more fireball skip to Trust me, I did the fireball skip. That, we're in the clear. I totally didn't fail it. Don't worry. All right. Let's go raid somebody. Let's pass on some goodwill today. That is today's stream. So thank you so much for being here, everybody. Sorry, it was kind of weird with some technical difficulties. It was kind of odd with the storm cutting out my my internet there. So Extra's on. We could raid Extra. Pass on some goodwill to a homie. Someone's doing no hit No hit Mad Mew Mew. Holy shit. Okay. Okay, sorry. Let's let's raid extra here. I haven't raided extra in a hot minute. Join up, everybody. Let's get a raid going on. Thank you so much for being here. Having a wonderful time. You guys are amazing. You guys are awesome. Have a wonderful weekend. Keep being good people. Do good things. Reach out to your friends when you need it or when they need it. Just do good. Do good and be good. What do we say as always? This game got me White Knuckle in it. All right. Thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful weekend. Do good, be pan. No, do good, be yourself. Anyways, have a good night. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye. Love you. Bye-bye.